joining me again. Today we are going to be painting this apple, not in acrylics, but in water mixable oils. Okay? Look at this. And this will probably be one of the fastest paintings you will paint. This is a 5x7. So what I did was I cut a piece of canvas, since I got a huge roll, so I cut a piece larger than 5x7, and I taped it so it doesn't move around, but I can still move the canvas around. And once we're done, I'll be focusing the inside square, because that's the 5x7. Okay, you should have already looked at the list of paints that you will need, which is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, burnt sienna, black, white, light yellow, cat red, and scarlet. And we also have a little bit of water here to mix in if we need to thin out the paint. That's why it's called water mixable oils. We don't use turpentine, just water. The brushes, a pencil, and the permanent marker is to sign at the end. I also show this, and you wonder why does she have a little miniature pliers. It's because after a while, when you're painting with these for a long time, they get really hard and it's hard to open. So it's easier just to open it with the pliers. So have that handy just in case you need that. And you don't have to run around the house looking for one. All right, well, let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to sketch the apple. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's see. We want to make sure we leave room. Okay, let's do a little wave here. And we're going to center this because this is a still life. It's an apple. It's not a landscape. So you go ahead and sketch your apple to any size you like, as long as it's within that 5x7 or 8x10, whatever you have handy. Okay, that's my apple. I'm going to go ahead and put this in. Wonderful. And then I'm going to just kind of give it a roundness here. Bring it down some. And then just kind of tip it here. We're going to have a nice bright shadow right here. I'm just going to fill it in so I don't put color on it. That's going to be the shadow from the... Actually, it's not the shadow. It's the light. It's the light. So we're going to leave that white. It's the light. And then here's the shadow. We're going to have a little shadow underneath this apple, which goes that way because the light is hitting here, so the shadow will always be behind the apple. Okay, let's get started. We're going to pick up that square, almost like a filbert, but it's more square than a filbert, and it's a little rough because again it's for oils. So let's start with the scarlet. We're going to start with the lighter red, which is the scarlet. We're going to start here, and if you feel it's too dry for you and it's not running smooth, that's why we have the water. Okay, and all you're going to do is just tap and shake. Okay, and if you need to do this, do it on the side because you don't want it to be too watery on your canvas. Okay, and we're going to do this. I like mine thick, so I'm just going to go ahead and pick up some more. Okay, and if you notice, I'm doing this. I'm coming down like this, giving it the roundness from the start. Okay, there you go. You don't want to go this way. You want to keep it flowing in one direction. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing here. And if you have to scrub your oils into your canvas. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit more water in there. Pick up some more, and again, we're gonna go in this direction. If you need to flip your canvas, flip your canvas and scrub. See, going in one direction. That's important. Because what happens is, if you go in all different directions, when you're done with your painting, believe me, you're going to see those strokes going all over the place. So you want to keep it in the shape of the apple. Not going to get close to that white light yet. Okay, we're going to leave that. We're going to pick up some more. We're going to put some on the bottom. Fill it in. Fill it in. Fill it in. See what I'm doing? I'm filling it in. And once I fill it in, it's okay, then you can do this. Scrub. Scrub. Pick up some more. Scrub. Scrub. Let me put some up here. There you go, and here, just to get as close as I can to inside that apple. Cool. Okay, here we go. Scrub, 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 scrub. Scrub, scrub, scrub. You're scrubbing. Again, you're going like this, up and down, shaping it. Shape it, shape it. There you go. You shaped it. Okay. We're going to pick up a little bit of cat red, and we're going to put it on this side because it's darker. And there. And again, same stroke, down. Beautiful. Pick up some more. We're going to do a little darker in the bottom. There's no light hitting the bottom of this apple. And we're going to lift up, lift up, lift up, lift up. You see how it's starting to get dark, dark red? Pick up some more cat red. Beautiful. Shape it, shape it. Give it that roundness. Okay. Beautiful. A bit more here. Okay. Now we're going to pick up a little bit of yellow. Okay. Pick up a little bit of yellow. And yes, it's going to mix in, but it's okay. That's what you want. Okay. There you go. Mix it in there. A little bit more on this side. We're going to pick up some more yellow. It's mixing in with the red, but it's okay. That's what you want. We're going to go up here. Okay, beautiful. We're going to scrub in. Scrub in. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Scrub. Okay. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and clean my brush for a moment. And the reason I say get some paper towels, because when you paint acrylics or mixable oils, I'd rather throw away the napkins or the paper towels than have a cloth. It's just easy just to throw it away. It's not the same as if you're painting with acrylics. What we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of white in there. A little bit of white here. That's the light. Then we'll come back and put in some more red. And I'm also going to put a little bit here, just to kind of give it that light shining on certain areas. Okay, that's good. I'm going to have to go ahead and clean it again without the water. Okay, All right, let's go back and pick up some of that scarlet red. And let's put it in here. By that shadow. Not by the shadow. I keep getting mixed up. It's not a shadow. It's the light. The light. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, now we're going to paint that little stem that holds the leaf, but we don't have the leaf. But if you want to put a leaf, go ahead, but we're not going to put a leaf today. We're just going to put in that little stem. We're going to pick up some burnt sienna and mix it in with a little bit of white just to lighten it up for now. Okay, we'll come back and darken it. Oh yes, and I picked up the little tiny filbert brush that I have. I'm picking up a little bit more burnt sienna, and I'm going to flip my canvas, put a little bit of darker here without the white, but it'll mix in with what I have in there already. I'm just going to wipe it clean without wetting, pick up a little bit of white, white here because of the light is coming this way. We're going to go ahead and add the shadow, and we're going to tap it in the water just to loosen it up a little bit. And I tell you, I love these oils. I used to paint the original, the traditional oils, but my husband was always warning me about the chemicals that they use, and he was always worried about me. So I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and get these and play with them. And you know what, I am so glad I did. I love them. I really do. Now I love acrylics too. It depends what I'm painting. Sometimes I want the slow effect of drying, so I use the oils. And when I want something to dry really quick, I use acrylics. See? You saw that? That's the shadow underneath that apple. And I just pull. I'm just pulling because I don't want to make it black. I just want to kind of give it a shadow. It's almost like a watercolor shadow. See? Now the background, I'm leaving the background as is so that my apple can stand out. But if you want, you can put a color in acrylics because it'll dry really fast. Whatever color you like, maybe a gray, maybe a pink, light pink, like a pastel pink in the background, green. And what you can do is, once that the acrylic is dry, then you go ahead and apply the oils on top. Now the opposite, you cannot put acrylic on top of the oil, but you can put the oil on top of the acrylic. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play around with the little stem there and kind of maybe give it a little more dark on this side. Okay, not enough. Beautiful. That's maybe too much, but it's okay because we're just gonna blend it in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean my napkin. There you go. Clean it with my napkin, that is. Beautiful. Okay, get back in there. There you go. Now we're going to play with this here. Okay, I see some yellows here, so we're going to pick up some cat. Still holding the small little, wow, angle brush. Yeah, it's the tiniest little angle brush I have seen. But there's always a brush for everything, right? Okay, we're gonna go here and go here and just kind of blend in that color. Pick up a little bit of white just so you can stand out. Okay. Go up, away from it, a little bit more, then we come back with more yellow. Okay, pick up your yellow, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean my brush. I'm not going to wash it, just cleaning, and get a little bit of that cat red. See, it looks like a bird. And I'm going to bring that down. Bring that down. Remember, follow the shape of the apple. Bring it down. Bring it down. Beautiful. Okay. I'm going to add a tiny little block here mixed in with my cat red. But because I already have the cat red and it's still wet because it doesn't dry, this can take days, even a week to dry, if that's what you like. And then this medium is for you. I know it's for me. Like I said, I love painting with this medium because it takes so long to dry. And blending, oh my goodness, you gotta try both. Please do. Get your nice small set of this one and acrylics if you haven't done so already. You have to try both and judge for yourself. You might want to stick to both. I know I do. It's just beautiful. Beautiful. You're going to experience it and you're going to be glad you did. Look at that. You see how that stood out? All right, we're going to do a little bit of the same on the bottom of the apple. Okay, we're going to start here. And the wonders of this medium, the Water Mixable Oils, is that it's so easy to blend. You don't have to hurry up to work on it. You can take a long break if you want to. Then come back even tomorrow and your paints will still blend together. You want to make sure, bring it up, 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 up. Okay, I think I got carried away here because I had it upside down. So I'm going to pick up some scarlet red and going to go ahead and put it here again. See, you can remove it too. So, oh, I put too much. You can wipe it clean with your brush by taking it off, or you can take a napkin to it and wipe it off and then just play with it. See how it's mixing? Let me pull it up instead so it can blend in. Blend, blend, blend. I'm going to put a little bit more yellow here. I like it. There you go. And again, remember to curve it. Follow the shape of the apple. Okay. What about if we just put a little bit of here? Just to kind of break it up. And bit more here. Picking up the burnt sienna. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's beautiful. Wonderful. Okay. You know what? I love it. And I said we would do it in less than what? Half hour? Maybe it took us 15 minutes. Now, what you want to do is you can sign it. You just got to water down the paint. But what I like to do is I like to use a permanent marker. That's why it was in the item list. And sign my name. I hope you enjoyed this one. We'll be doing more of these because I want you to play with your water mixable oils if you're a first timer, just like a lot of people I know. trying to convince people to try it, because if you don't know what you're missing, well, then you don't know. But if you try it, at least you can say, oh, I tried it, I like it, and you can play with both. Nothing wrong with that. They always got sales, they got coupons, you can afford to buy both mediums. Let's see. Apples are not perfect. I see this one's not as round as this side, but it's okay. All apples are not perfect. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you something. Let's move this over. And look at this. What do you think? Isn't that awesome? Okay, again, that's why I cut my canvas primed. This is stretched canvas in a row, and I cut it to size. I did cut it a little bigger than 5x7, just so that I have room to tape it. And once I frame it, I will cut here, have my backboard here, and it's going to sit like that in my kitchen. Makes a beautiful Christmas gift. It doesn't take you long, maybe anywhere between 20 to a half hour. Makes it beautiful, and you can make lemons, grapes, which we'll be doing, a flower, a rose. Okay, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this. I'm so excited. I can't wait to the next one. So I'll see you on our next adventure. God bless you. Adios, amigos.